Hi, I'm Chip Wade, your Mohawk handyman. I'm here to tell you about the latest innovation from Mohawk Hardwood. Purebond is a unique engineered hardwood manufacturing process that reduces the addition of unnecessary formaldehyde. Purebond is a no-add formaldehyde technology which replaces urea formaldehyde adhesives, traditionally used in the manufacture of composite wood products. Now, formaldehyde naturally occurs in trees. Therefore, all wood and wood-based products contain trace amounts of formaldehyde. But Purebond technology achieves Phase 2 formaldehyde emission standards set by the California Air and Resource Board, also known as CARB, for composite wood products. Now, Mohawk hardwoods with Purebond technology are low-emission products. Purebond is just another innovation from Mohawk, who also brought you easy-to-install hardwood floors using UNICLIC technology and Scotchgard protection to keep your flooring beautiful. I'm Chip Wade. Look for me here at MohawkFlooring.com and on HGTV. Beautiful hardwood floor can easily be yours in just a weekend. This Mohawk hardwood is available with UNICLIC technology to make installation quick and easy. Moreover, most Mohawk hardwood has Scotchgard Advanced Repel technology. This is a unique treatment that provides durable built-in protection against stain-causing materials and activities. Scotchgard makes hardwoods easier to clean and assures the flooring retains its original appearance. It creates an invisible barrier that protects against stains from kids, pets, and everyday messes. Just look. This is a permanent marker, and I'm going to write directly on the hardwood. For most hardwood flooring, this would be devastating, but not Mohawk hardwood with Scotchgard protector. I'm just going to take an ordinary tissue and just wipe this right off. There, it's gone. A true performance benefit with repellency, cleanability, and soil buildup resistance. Mohawk hardwoods with Scotchgard prolongs your floor's new look and original beauty. Now let's go back to the beginning and see just how easy this flooring is to install. I'm here in a home to do a floating floor installation, a Mohawk hardwood floor with UNICLIC technology. Now, the first thing you need to think about before you get started is reading your instructions. Now, there's really a lot of valuable info in here, including a little line about keeping your floors in the room 72 hours prior to install. Now, what that does is it basically gets the floors used to the space so they perform the correct way once you put them in. Now, another thing you need to do to make sure the floors perform well is to make sure your area is clean. I've already basically cleaned out this room, but I want to do one final sweep of the floor to make sure there's no nails, staples, any tack strips, basically anything that's going to get in the way of putting our new floor down. Once I've ensured that it's clean, it's time to stage the area with all our materials. Now, this usually takes just a second and some back labor, but what you can do is think about and visualize the layout of your floor. Basically, is it going to run this way or is it going to run this way? Now, there's many different things that come into play when you're thinking about that, whether it be lighting location or just the orientation of the room. Whatever you decide, just make up your mind because it affects the next step, underlayment. For this application, I've chosen to use Mohawk Silent Guard underlayment. What's specific to this underlayment is it comes with a built-in moisture barrier and it's engineered to reduce sound. I've already got one installed here. It's time to put in the next one. I went ahead and made the call to run my floor this way, so I'm going to run my underlayment perpendicular to that to ensure the best results. Just going to line it up with the wall, give it a little bit of slack on the end, about 4 inches. It's going to wrap up the wall and staple. That's going to protect our hardwoods from any moisture. The next step is to pull off the self-adhesive strip, fold it over, stick it. It's time for the next piece. Good. Now that I've got all the underlayment installed, it's time to start with the floors. As you can see, I've already got 3 rows in place. After you get 3 rows in place, you can use these plastic wedge spacers. What these do is it ensures a consistent expansion gap on the edge of this floor. After all, this is a floating floor, so it needs a little room to breathe. Now, I started on the left side of the room. This is really important because of the way this floor is engineered. Mohawk has specifically got a patent on this UNICLIC drop lock system. Not only does it have a locking system on the edge, but also on the ends. So once this whole floor is laid, it is one solid diaphragm that's ensured to look fantastic. Another little trick of the trade is to work out of multiple boxes at the same time. Because wood is a natural product, there's sometimes some consistency to it. So by getting a little bit of a random selection, it ensures a great random look. Now that I'm getting a few rows down, all I need to do is get my hit block and a hammer, get a little weight on the end, and tap it in. That's going to squeeze all these joints together and ensure it's nice and smooth. I wanted to show you up close just how cool the Mohawk's proven UNICLIC glueless locking system looks. Comes together just like that, perfectly smooth top. There we go. When I get to the end of a row, you see we have a space left here. All you need is a tape measure and a chop saw. Well, that's just about it. Here we are with a brand new hardwood floor, and it was so easy. With just a few tools and a little bit of know-how, we achieved great results. So keep up with me, Chip Wade, here at MohawkFlooring.com for tips and tricks of the trade.